youngsters and the vets on the side of Capital 1.
Right, so we begin the match. Capital 1 gets us going with the first point.
Yeah.
And 3 losses in our team standings. A win here could make a good case for entering the quarterfinals in our 2025 Reinforced Conference. So the official score is 2-1 in favor of the Solar Spikers. Chance here for Petra Gazz to go back-to-back. Van der Weide scores. Doramal couldn't save, and we are tied. So the official score is 2-1 in favor of the Solar Spikers. Chance here for Petra Gazz to go back-to-back. Van der Weide scores. Doramal couldn't save, and we are tied.
Right pin block of Capital 1. Loose blocks coming from Abu and Cruz.
Iris setting up Bitsenko off the block and out. That's a point for Capital 1.
Blockers.
Musa will serve. Iris will go after that. Set up Belen. Easy pickings for Van der Weide. Here comes Sabete. Bitsenko picks it up. Play on. Chance for the red shirts. Sabete goes up. Oh, the hammer from MJ Phillips.
Sabete blocked, but the Phillips with a sense of urgency.
1 point game. Cruz with a serve. Jules sets up Lindsay. Set back. One more time for Van der Weide. It doesn't work. Belen was rejected.
She plays for, she's able to take home some valuable lessons. For instance, to name a few, in France, it was all about learning the fundamentals. In Hungary, during the height of COVID, her self-direction was tested. Ano naman kaya yung
probably inclined to going back here in the Philippines. Back in 2022, she played as we get an ace from with the same team. Won Finals MVP, Best Foreign Guest Player. So
attacks coming from Bella Belen.
Back-to-back points for the Solar Spikers. How will the Angels respond? They go to Brooke Van Sickle.
As expected, Brooke Van Sickle and Van der Weide this time through the hands of Pia Abu. So that's something Petra Gazz has to really figure out.
At yung balance, yung yin and yang ni Iris at Sasha. This Tibay defensive play of the set is brought to you by Elastoseal. Selyado ang bubong. Anumang panahon, Pia is teaming up. Back row from Weide. You saw the swing on that. Musa will set up Brooke. Saved by Belen. Cruz. But Petra Gazz, it's their turn to defend at the net.
Aristolinada setting up Cruz that time, but Brooke Van Sickle will get the kill.
An ace by Sasha Bitsenko. Now, tied game at 13.
Too low that time.
Chance now for Capital 1 to overtake. They go to Belen. Saved by Pineda. Van der Weide. Play on. Iris goes to Bitsenko, who breaks the block. And the lead swings to the Solar Spikers.
Again, delivers right away. Another back row hit for Sasha. Timeout. That 5th point that service ace earlier.
Tolentino back sets to Sabete. That's a good response after the timeout.
Just exchanging points here in set number 1.
Another deadlock at 14 this time. Belen. Talk about the variety. We've seen multiple 15 to 14. Lindsay breaks the block. Ties it up. Sabete now serves.
Good pass.
Good first ball. It leads to the attack of Ostero at the middle. Doesn't get it. Cruz. Naibalik. Doramal will give up a free ball. MJ.
She has been a scoring machine so far. More options in terms of offense.
Rica Pancho as well as the libero. Tolentino goes to Phillips. Oh, so far no answer.
Yep. Lessening the load on both Van Sickle and Lindsay.
And Doc goes to Ostero. Good connection. 1-point lead for Petra Gazz, 20-19. Good serve. Napunta sa Petra Gazz. Musa couldn't take advantage. Bitsenko. Van Sickle with a dive. Saved by Capital1 still. That was Belen. Bitsenko with a super spike with a 1-point lead. Tough for Jules. Not much Pablo could do, but Belen will try to tie it up, and it is inside.
He let that one go. She thought it was gonna go out, but Belen with a well-calculated attacker.
Ostero now serving. Good ball by Van der Weide. Jules goes to Brooke. Ball slowed down. Cruz was there. Sasha with a swing and score. And Capital1 takes the lead. Bitsenko now has 9 points. Here in set 1, that's a good serve. Tolentino was forced to give up that tough set. Chance now for the Solar Spikers. Sasha, dug by Pineda. Van Sickle.
Wow.
Ostero with a save. Abu keeps it up, and Belen sends it over. Play on. Buhay pa. Belen. Yes. By Myra, be Vita Brighter with Myra's vitamin-powered whitening lotion. Great action from both teams, but in the end, it was Capital1 getting the last say for both teams as we begin set number 2 here. Once again on One Sports, on One Sports Plus, and on Pilipinas Live de Bianco. Yes, after that service error. Almost an ace. Free ball given up by Duramal. The far end picked up by Van Sickle. Van der Weide. It drops for the first set for both teams. Dikit yung stats, AL. But is there anything that you think either team could tweak or adjust in sa larong ito so
For
far?
both teams, really, it's their service game. We've seen a lot of errors on the service line.
Abu continues to serve. Sabete had to alter the push. Jules goes back to MJ.
Wow. 13 points in their loss against the Foxes. On and setting up MJ Phillips, and she will deliver the points, making it look so easy right now.
10 points for the reinforcement. Cruz. Picked up by Van der Weide. Oh, Musa doesn't connect. Chance for Capital1. The setup to Sasha. And another one.
Sasha Bitsenko is just too much right now for Petra Gazz to handle.
6-7. And Brooke just goes for that power tip. And Tolentino will serve. Tolenada goes to Bitsenko, who has been on point.
Yep.
Wala naman daw malaking pagkakaiba in terms of pressure at intensity sa 5-setters sa UAAP at dito sa PVL. Iisa pa rin ang tumatakbo sa isip niya. Nagpapakapagod na lang din tayo, itodo at ipanalo na.
Unfortunately, they just didn't get that win against Cherry Tigo. But again, we talked about how close that was sa IL.
It's another learning experience for a young squad like Capital1.
Doromal with a setup to Bitsenko. 10 serving 8. Iris goes back to Bitsenko. Changing it up. Van der Weide gives up a free ball. What will Capital1 do? They go back to their reinforcement. But Pineda continues to save. So does Doromal. Play on. Oh! Ganda ng patong ngayon kay Vander Wide.
Yep.
Now a 3-point advantage for Petra Gazz. Cruz. Pineda gives up a free ball. Leila down the line for Cruz.
Down the line hit will give them their 9th point of the match.
Tolentino had to run after that. Lindsay with a swing. Belen goes up for it and scores. Good serve there by Sabete. Jules goes back to Phillips. Gap between these teams. Now Petro Gazz threatening to pull away in set 2. Belen. Pineda has done a great job at the back. And Phillips has been unstoppable. 8-point advantage.
Pineda has kept a lot of rallies alive here in set number 2.
And Coach Jorge de Brito. Covered. Free ball though for Petra Gazz. Tolentino. Van Sickle. Oh, good play by Belen to keep the ball alive. But eventually, it goes for Petra Gazz. Multi-sport din pala si
Pala sa
Bella Belen.
football.
Van Sickle this time changing speed. Belen, it's out, and that ends. This point is brought to you by Myra. Be Vita Brighter with Myra's vitamin-powered whitening lotion. That kneeling set by Jules Tolentino to Brooke Van Sickle earlier.
An offense, so let's see how they will be able to adjust here in set number 3.
All right, we are underway in the 3rd set, and we begin with an ace. Number 11 overall pick in this year's draft, getting that ace.
Right.
Ostero, that was the block coming from Van Sickle. This deep high defensive play of the set is brought to you by Elastosil. Selyado ang bubong anumang panahon.
Reading all the offense of Capital 1.
No points yet for the Solar Spikers. 3-0. Saved by Belen. Bitsenko goes up. Again, a block. All Pilipinas Live originals anytime, anywhere, and on any device. Ganda ng mga interviews na ni Eliza Valdez with volleyball icons that you'll get to enjoy only on the Pilipinas Live app. Again, Aces Season 2, so do watch that.
Pineda again with a dig.
Everywhere on the floor.
Yeah.
Pancho gets a touch. Bitsenko waits for it. Pineda will set up the play. Lindsay with a swing. So yung dalawang points ng Capital 1 off of that same side of the Angels.
Right. Blocking a Lindsay. Vander Wide that time. Player of Petra Gazz.
Bitsenko. Oh, good effort, but can't keep it in play. Will serve for Capital 1. Here comes Phillips. Back to the side of the Angels. Lindsay with a swing.
One-hand save by Belen.
Back row for Bitsenko. That is wide in this game. 14-4. Iris sets up Belen. Saved by Bitsenko. Bella again on the drop. Saved by Van Sickle. And Sabete gets the point. She renting in that
She's
space.
still on the service line.
Nag-rent ata siya dun sa service line. No? Kanina pa siya nandun. Up by 12. Chance. for Petra Gazz. Here comes Phillips. Jules goes back to Phillips. Catching Yendok off guard.
And you love how Tolentino would put her in different positions.
That was only Belen's second point here in the third set. 19-6. Bella just gave up that ball. Had to. Singh. Van der Weide picks it up. Jules sets up Van Sickle. Brooke. Dug by Doromal. Jorel. Roofed. And another defensive stop for Petra Gazz, who Tolentino has had an ace. Van der Weide with a pickup. Maiza Pontillas now in the game, by the way. Scramble. Belen. Singh. Van Sickle picks it up. Maiza Pontillas. Not yet. It's a long rally here. Ended by Belen. It's a good serve, and Van Sickle. Free ball. Second try here. They will redo. Aiza dug by Yandok. And that is a point for Petra Gazz. No, Sasha Bitsenko trying to keep warm on the bench, but they're taking this time to let her get some rest, possibly before they try to go for a win in set 4.
Yep.
We resume here. Van der Weide picked up by Doromal. Belen covered by Roma. Sasha on the attack. Doesn't get it. Aiza. Doromal has covered that one. Bitsenko not even jumping. She's that tall.
Oh, what a save from Pineda.
We go on.
Bitsenko.
Ooh, still playable. That is alive. Boy pa.
Long rally.
Lindsay. Dug by Doromal, and finally it ends. Roma gave her all, but
Continues to struggle here. Meanwhile, Petra Gazz able to convert.
has done a great job here, up by 14. And a block to end it. This point is brought to you by Myra B. Vita Brighter with Myra's vitamin-powered whitening lotion.
Van der Weide closing down in Australia. Team effort.
Combining for 28. That duo. As we now are underway in the fourth set. Thank you all for joining us. So the win tonight would be huge.
Yep.
In that quest.
Yandok starting for Capital 1. Could not get that save. And
To try and shake things up and be at par with Akari and Signal. That's another point.
yep. Van der Weide in between Abu and Bitsenko.
Tolentino goes to Phillips. Saved by Australia. Second try for Petra Gazz. Van der Weide. The shortage of points from set 3.
Yep.
Looking for ways, but easier said than done with the way Lindsay is now playing. Phillips as well.
Bang Pineda.
Back.
Good pass coming from Lindsay and another MJ Phillips attack.
Rook with a block buster.
Advantage of the smaller blocker in Yandok. Easy outing there for Brooke Van Sickle.
Rachel Lostero serving for Capital 1. Tolentino goes to Musa. Belen.
Back-to-back points.
Five-point game. Van Sickle. Baon na baon.
Yep.
Impassable in this game. Walang nakakalusot. And Belen is rejected.
And change things a bit.
Yeah. Van Sickle gets a touch. Brooke with a send over. Straight to Roma. Abu. Naibalik. Capital 1. They're so huge already. It's so hard to cover up and treat. Looking for ways. Maybe it could start with that Molinaro dunk.
Just to get their rhythm back.
Tolentino goes to Brooke. And got hit.
Bella smiling and just laughing it off. I mean, these players are
Had
teammates.
that in practice sessions, diba?
For sure.
Sanay sila sa paluan. Covered by Estrella. Back to Bella. Second try. Still nothing. And saving it in the process as she falls down. And it drops on the side of Petra Gazz.
Has to find other ways, other players to score. Bella Belen has been checked. Sasha Bitsenko has been slowed down. 14 points so far for Sasha Bitsenko.
Not enough definitely for a reinforcement. Good cover by Van der Weide. Sasha. An attack still saved by Petro Gazz. Van der Weide. There's a net touch.
Yep. Estrella.
Just stood up and got the point. 19-8. Bitsenko. Easy pickings for Tolentino. Here comes Lindsay. Pancho with a save. And down it goes for Sasha Bitsenko.
Finally. But this time, breaking through the block of the Petro Gazz Angels. Coming from the reinforcement.
We go to Phillips this time. Saved by Iris. Estrella. Tolentino. Angels scrambling. And Bitsenko gets one to drop.
Number 4. Good swing, good attack. But could it be a little after all the digs?
Pineda. Really excellent game
Yeah.
on defense. And then Phillips.
After all the digs.
Pineda. Really excellent game
Yeah.
on defense. And then Phillips.
Good pass.
Dug by Pineda. Van Sickle down the line.
Perfect dig from Pineda. Perfect set to Brooke Van Sickle. The perfect finish on it down the line.
Has won the Reinforced Conference in the PVL a couple of times, and so they know what it takes. It's dangerous with a reinforcement that has already won it 3 years ago. Now teamed up with their former teammate in back previously, pero this is a good game for them to really
Build
move
the
forward.
confidence, yeah.
Brooke gets the point and puts Petra Gazz at match point. Yet to win in this conference, so that's something that they could take care of.
Yeah.
They will still be able to advance, most likely in the quarters, but they have to win that. Meanwhile, for Petra Gazz, they finish off in 4 sets. Van Sickle takes care of business. The trio of PVS, MJ Phillips, and Van der Weide